Ashley Baer, Preflux Journal number 4. Conversations can be crazy enough even when you've been involved with them the entire time. They seem even more inane when taken out of context and heard in bits and pieces. When I sat down in the Buzz Wednesday afternoon, I was surrounded by 3 filled tables. Directly in front of me were 2 pale, skinny, goateed guys. To the kitty corner left, 2 girls with computers, papers, and correcting pens in hand, and behind me a girl and 2 guys talking animatedly. Right away, I was impressed by the 2 girls' ability to sit at a table together and not say a word. The entire time I was there, I didn't hear a peep, not even when one of them left. They just sat there, correcting their papers. I can't do that. If there's someone at the table with me, I'll most likely have a need to talk with them. But not these girls. It was quite impressive. The group sitting behind me were supposedly studying for a midterm, but I heard no studious talk. I listened to them talk about a clueless guy in their class who had no idea how annoying he is, about graduation in the spring, and about dropping out of a foreign policy class because the professor taught it with a pre-9/11 book, which of course he wrote. At some point in that conversation, the girl picked up a phone and chatted briefly before saying she was studying and would call the friend back. Seems like she has the same definition of group study that I do. Bitch, moan, and gossip for the first half hour, and then maybe start studying. But perhaps the most interesting conversation was from the 2 guys sitting in front of me. I wasn't really paying too much attention to them, too much geek speak for my understanding, but toward the end of the time I was sitting there, I noticed that they started analyzing the cardboard coffee sleeves. I couldn't hear everything they were saying, but I caught the end of the redhead's sentence. Which begs the question, how the hell did this come packed? While shaking the sleeve at his buddy. The noise and the buzz grew at that point, so I couldn't hear the accompanying conversation that went along with them turning the sleeve upside down, placing their coffee cups in the small opening, and pushing them around like chess pieces. After less than a minute, the 2 took their coffee cups off the sleeve, turned them right side up, slipped them back on, and got up and walked out to go to class, leaving me wondering what context or piece I missed in that conversation.